Hello and welcome to my ongoing video series on the Ouya Microconsole. In this video, I'll be talking about the N64 emulator, Mugen 64 Plus AE. This emulator is probably the most mixed bag out of all of the emulators for the Ouya. Some of the games work very well, and some of the games don't work at all. So really, it depends on the game that you want to run. So we're going to boot this up and I'll show you what I'm talking about. For one thing, in the options menu here, it gives you 3 different graphics cores to choose from, or none, which is, why is that even an option? Anyway, these 3 options here for video settings actually are better or worse depending on the game that you want to run. And so not only does the emulator vary on game by game, it varies by game by graphics core, which is just hard to get your head around. So anyway, we're going to play on this one here, and we're going to boot some games here. Now, one thing that's nice about this is the control input works very well for the Ouya here. The controller mapping for the standard controller is just absolutely fantastic. Using the right stick emulates the C buttons in each of the 4 directions, and that works very well. And then using the O and the U buttons is your A and B buttons. And yeah, it works. It's great. The controls, they just need to work on getting more games compatible and, get this emulator more stable. So we're going to go to the games here. These are the games I have booted up. I'm going to boot up something typical. It's Mario 64. And I'm going to play some of this. Let's reboot the ROM.
It's me, Mario! Hello!
So this is Super Mario 64 running in 1080p. Even given the Ouya's problems, this is a game that definitely runs near perfect. You can tell that this is emulated, but it's not unplayable. And that's really quite a statement, because a lot of things emulate N64's, there's PS2 emulators for N64, there's an Xbox, original Xbox, and the Ouya definitely seems to have the power to do it. It's just, again, the code is not optimized for Ouya. This seems like it's ported from just common Android devices, which is really quite a shame, because this game could really show off, the capabilities of what the Ouya could do.
Let's go!
Now, to show you guys some differences here, I'm going to go back to the menu here, which you can open at any time. The menu does not pause the game itself, which I find rather annoying. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go to Settings, and we're going to go to Plugins, Video, and let's change the video plugin, and resume. So, essentially, I've just booted a new graphics core. But before I give too much time to this game, I'm sure you want to see other games. We'll go to Exit. Let's try out another game that works very well here, Mario Kart. Let's restart the game. I forget which emulators or which graphics cores work best with each game.
Welcome to Mario Kart! Mario Grand Prix! Select your car!
Let's just get this going. Looks and plays very well.
Here we go.
But again, let's go back. Exit. Now, let's try something else, shall we? How about Doom 64? Doom 64 is a simplistic, early N64 game, so let's see how this runs on Ouya. Well, it looks good so far. So let's actually try and play some of this. And then the game boots into this, which unfortunately is entirely unplayable. Can't see what you're doing, can't do anything. I brought out my pistol somehow, but was there for just a sec. Well, anyway, there's an example of a game that does not work and is totally unplayable as of present. There are a few games that fall into that category. Definitely among them being Pokemon Puzzle League, which is bizarre because, there's not really that much going on in that game. Star Wars Rogue Squadron doesn't work. Ocarina of Time works. Yeah, it works. I'm not going to say it doesn't. Well, not with this graphics score. I need to change the graphics score here. Doing all this fiddling is certainly annoying. I wish they would streamline this. Let's try the second one. Must be the third one. Whoops. Settings. Video. Nope, 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 nope. Wrong ones. There we go. This one. This should work, hopefully. Alright. Let's try resetting the ROM. Yeah, now it seems to be working. It's just really a shame that everything is so hit and miss with this emulator, because I think with time, this emulator definitely shows promise, as some of the early games that work very well with it, look absolutely fantastic and look far better than actually the real hardware could do. This is definitely a game that's really pushing what the Ouya can do currently. And there are games that technically work, such as Conker's Bad Fur Day here, but really they're not in a state where you'd actually want to play them. It does recognize the 4 meg expansion pack. You can, put in things like the Rumble Pack or the Memory Pack, do all that sort of stuff. But really, the games that run on this are hit and miss. And yeah, problem.
Yeah, that's better. Yeah, okay.
I think as time goes on, this emulator does definitely show promise, so it should improve. But right now, I have to give it, mixed review, because most of the games that I want to play on it don't run that well. F-Zero X, for instance, like I'm showing right here, Conker, none of them. So thanks for watching, see you next time.